Soccer Player of the Week. Quick kick. It's coming from about 45 yards out. It's to the left of the net. They're going to send this one floating in, headed off, and saved. Rebound, nobody there for it. Kicked out of danger by Mesa State. Zephyrs will get it at midfield. Now he brings it up the right wing. And a rolling tackle out of bounds. Ball in touch, Fort Lewis ball.
Boy, Jamie Cunningham got a flick on that. I think the keeper got a hand on it, just barely, to keep that from going in.
So good save. Give him a save on that shot. And they'll reset the ball. Mesa will on the far sideline at midfield. Now a back pass to the defense. They want to work it up the middle. Nothing there for them, so back to the defense. One-on-one, Fort Lewis staying tight. Now they go up the right wing. Comes off the head of a Fort Lewis player and all the way back to the Fort Lewis keeper. He can pick that up. He does. And Cunningham gets the toss from the keeper. Over to Blackwell on the far side. Forward pass for Fort Lewis. Taken that time by Wood. Wants to move forward with it. Back passes it into the midfield. Cross pitch pass here to the near sideline at midfield, at the midfield stripe to Proctor. Proctor to Cunningham. Now Cunningham with the defense up by the midfield stripe. Fort Lewis moving this one deeper. Good patience this time for Fort Lewis. Proctor with it. This side suffers. Holds on to it and gives it back to Proctor. Proctor to Cunningham. They'll reset. Cunningham into Wood. Wood holds on. Cunningham just going to send this deep. Becerra giving chase. Goes deep into the corner, being pushed out of the way by
the back four and the midfield four.
Headed by Mesa State. They maintain control. And they catch space. Good move. Open man. Shot. Off the foot. Great save by Kiltash. Saved a goal. Bounce forward on the rebound. Mesa State maintains possession. And now flicked by Fort Lewis to the midfield line. Controlled by Mesa State.
Boy, outstanding play there by Kiltash. You know, that's the save that we weren't getting in the beginning of the year.
And a long kick downfield by Fort Lewis to take a deep breath, and it goes in touch. Throw in quickly to midfield for Mesa.
Yeah, that's the big save that we needed.
Fort Lewis now on the counter attack. This is Wood being taken down behind. This is a yellow card, I bet. Yep.
That's actually Joe Barn. And he's been hit hard here a number of times now. That's probably the third or fourth time he's been tackled hard. And I believe that's number 17, the big guy there. What was his name? Gay, correct?
Gay is his name, and yeah, he is 6'4", big guy. Sometimes you worry about those guys in the box on free kicks, but not a lot of skill. A run.
So it looks like the referee's going to make this ceremonial and get the wall back where it belongs.
Yeah, generally when a kicker asks for 10 yards, the referee will set him and say, wait for my whistle on the restart. This ball sitting about, 35 yards out, just to the right of the goal. And it is number 2, Kyle Wood, who will take the kick. Tries to float it in, but just kind of caught the center of that ball and sent it easily into the hands of the kicker. Coming up at halftime, we'll give you some brief statistics.
Will be at 11:30 on Monday.
This ball not going anywhere. Taken down by Joe Barn. Comes off of off the defender's foot out of bounds, so he'll bring it away. And now kicked in touch on the far side as well.
Just looking across at that Mesa State sideline, I see Nick Kirchhoff there from our 2005 championship team. He's the assistant coach.
Josh Pittman is the coach of Mesa State. He's been there for 4 years. Ball comes back to Cunningham in the defense, holding on to it. Mesa attacking a little bit more with 2 forwards. Ball comes to midfield. Taken by Fort Lewis. It's number 7, Joe Barn. Thank everyone for putting up with my mispronunciation. Proctor to Cunningham. And now to Kling. Kling moves it forward to Becerra. Becerra to Blackwell moving forward. He'll stay. No overlap. Over to Becerra on the give and go. Now they get Becerra. He's all alone on the left wing, coming up to the 18. The defender comes over quickly and kicks it in touch on the far side. This throw will be down deep in the corner.
Yeah, that's what it's going to take, Ed, to break down this midfield. There's going to have to take 2 or 3 real quick one-touch passes to get through.
Joey Madigan to Becerra on the inbound. Back to Madigan. Crosses it into the 18 deep. Knocked down by Seffers. And he can't get it anywhere. Taken away by Mesa. They're going to move forward with numbers to the midfield stripe. Proctor wants to steal this. Can't do it. Mesa holds on. Now they want to get it into space. Cunningham trying to hold off the forward. And we got a whistle? All right, well,
it looks to me like he may have given Mesa State, there was some shoulder-to-shoulder running going on there, maybe a little extracurricular activity, but...
Well, we can disagree or agree with this all we want, but I disagree with this whistle here.
Yeah, that was shoulder-to-shoulder. The ball was running out of bounds. They're both running full speed, both trying to...
What he's saying is that foul started up here at the top of the 18. It is indirect. I'm not sure why. And the shot off the post. It was saved. Give credit for the save, and he pushed it to the post and out. And this one off a Fort Lewis player and over the unline for a corner kick.
Boy, that is a second big save, and Kyle Atesh, he got a hand on it and deflected it to the post. Boy, oh boy. Tell you what, the 2 quality chances that we've seen today have both been from Mesa State.
And with 18 minutes left, still a 0-0 score. Mesa State with their first corner kick of this match. And a substitute coming in for Mesa State. So a corner kick from the left side, the left flag. And he sends a line drive deep in the box, coming off the head of a Fort Lewis player straight up. Keeper comes out and punches it out to the left side. Mesa holds on, sends a give and go to the backside, but no one there for Mesa to get it in touch. Fort Lewis throw in.
Yeah, that was good play there by Kyle Tesh, too. Once again, that ball was kind of bouncing around there, and he came out to about the 10-yard line and just punched that ball away.
Mesa with the ball now at midfield. They want to send it through. Proctor equal to it. Fort Lewis now bringing it forward. They get it to Wood. Now it's up to Seffers. Seffers gets it back to Barnd. Kicked out of touch by Mesa. Proctor will throw it in here on the near sideline into Wood. Wood, one touch is back to Proctor. Back to Cunningham, who's covering. Now to the midfield to Kling. Kling back to Cunningham. He's got space to take it forward if he wants. He elects to hold it horizontal here at midfield stripe. Proctor with it, holds on, now sends it to the defense. Cunningham with it. Chooses to come to Wood at the midfield stripe. To Kling, now back to Cunningham. Giving Cunningham all sorts of space at midfield. Like you say, they've been playing these sidelines. They wanted to get that one to space to Barn, but it wasn't there. Seffers recovers and holds on. Gets it back to Proctor. Wood at midfield takes it, sends it back to Proctor.
Yeah, I was just looking at the lineup here for Mesa State. Both their center backs are 6'4". Big players.
Wood's got it. Barn one touches it deep to Hamilton. Hamilton really thrown over, and now the official's going to call it. He was waiting for advantage. It's the only reason the whistle was delay. And Seffers has it. Advantage didn't form, he called it. Fort Lewis with the quick kick. Hamilton has it, 2 defenders on him quickly, back pass to Proctor at midfield. He goes crossfield to Kling. Kling taking it himself. Once the overlap not there, sends it into space too far. Fort Lewis couldn't run up on it. 15:55 to go here in the first half. No score, 0-0. Substitution for Mesa State.
Yeah, so that number 17, Gay, is coming out, and they subbed in. Is that number 8 they subbed in?
As Becerra takes the ball, sends it to the wing on the left side. No one there to chase it down. Ball dies. Becerra still giving chase on that far side. Gets pushed in the back, no call. Still maintains advantage. Still got it on the end line. And kicks it off of a Mesa State player in touch far side. Fort Lewis has the throw in deep in Mesa State territories.
I'm a little confused as to what exactly happened there.
I think there was somebody, I'm not sure what, Mesa State's screaming about something.
Yeah,
as far
the Mesa
as the
State
coaches go.
coach is not happy with that call.
It's basically a throw-in deep. It was kicked off of a Mesa State player, so I don't know what he's arguing about unless it was something from the previous play. Becerra kicks it up to the top of the 18. Now kick back to Wood midfield. Wood loses the handle on it, recovers, and kicks it back to the defense before it was stolen away. And they're going to call this a foul on Fort Lewis. Cleats up on that kick by Wood.
Just not a lot of flow with this match so far, Ed. It's
there's not. I mean, both teams are literally looking for an opening is what they're doing.
Yeah, very, very defensive struggle, and unfortunately, the two quality chances have been Mesa State's. Unfortunately, they were both brilliant saves there by Kyle Tesh.
Give and go. Fort Lewis working 2-on-3 right now with numbers. Pass up to the middle to Barn. He loses control. Mesa State takes over. Coming up on it, suffers, though, and he undercuts a player, and got to be careful on that one. That's a potential card.
Looks like the referee's coming over here to have a conversation with Mr. Seffers.
I think if the player had stayed down, he might have drawn that yellow, but the referee is saying, all right, well, let's just see what develops here. 13:40 in the game, no score, 0-0, 2 shots on goal for Fort Lewis, 3 for Mesa, 2 of them quality. Substitute getting ready to come in for Fort Lewis. His kick is a low line drive. Suffers, puts his foot out and manages it, but Mesa one-touches it to the near sideline. At midfield, they're looking for space on the run. Cunningham saves this one. I believe he kicks it off a Mesa player, and it'll go for a goal kick.